Hello and welcome to everybody. This is Larry Tentarelli with the Blue Chip Daily Trend Report, and we're going to take a look at an open position that we have in Nvidia. So Nvidia closed today at a new all-time high, 339.63. So we're going to take a look at this Nvidia chart in a minute, and I'll walk you through the trade. So we started the position April the 14th, just over 280. So we'll take a look at that in a minute. We'll go into the blog first and I'll walk you through. So it's titled 21% in Nvidia in the last month. Here's the trade. So I'll walk you through a couple things. First thing is April 13th, we made Nvidia our chart of the day best idea. So April 13th, we made it the best idea at 261 for members. So the stock itself is up 29% since we put it on the chart of the day list on April the 13th. At the time we posted the chart, so the most recent chart, the market was closed on April 10th, which was a Friday. So the most recent chart was from that Thursday, April 9th, just at 262. Now, the reason that I didn't take that position on the 13th, normally I would have taken it then. But the reason I waited, so on April the 6th, I opened two new positions. So I opened a position in Amazon on April 6th, and then on the same day, I opened a position in Netflix. So what happened is I opened two higher beta positions the week before. So what I wanted to do is before I took the new position in Nvidia is I wanted to make sure that my Amazon position and my Netflix position were starting to work. So if we take a look at the Amazon chart, so I took Amazon Monday, April 6th, and then Amazon started to work a little bit going into the weekend, but the Netflix position when I took it, so Netflix was also on April 6th, so I took both positions on the same day, but the Netflix position drifted a little bit down. It was trading down as of that Thursday. So come into Monday, April 13, we made Nvidia the chart of the day, but what I wanted to do was before I took a new position and added more tech, I wanted to be sure that the most recent two positions that I took were starting to work, because the way that I trade is when I take more risk, I want to be sure that the recent positions that I added are starting to work before I take more risk, because I don't want to get into a situation where I take Netflix, and let's say Netflix starts to head south, and then I take Amazon and that's heading south. I don't want to, if for some reason tech was going to start to unwind, I didn't want to add more high beta tech until these positions started to work. Now, what happened was on Monday, April 13, so Netflix had a big jump up, so we can see from 370 to 395 and change. And then we can take a look at Amazon. So that had a big breakout from a little bit over 2,000 to over 2,150. So now that my Amazon and my Netflix position were starting to work, that gave me the green light to put some more risk in. So on April 14th, I opened the position in Nvidia early in the morning, just over 280. And I posted it on the premium Twitter feed that we have. And then I also highlighted Nvidia again, April 17th. This was a monthly chart where it was sitting on top of its base from 2018. So today, and we're going to look at this chart now in a little more detail. So today Nvidia closed at 339.63. So it's up 21% from my entry. And we'll take a look at the entry. So chart of the day, we made it the best idea, April 13, which was here. And then what happened was I waited for Netflix and Amazon to start to work. So, and they did. So then I took the Nvidia position. I opened it up on the 14th, just about 280. Now I ran a wider stop. So the stop was just under 230. And what I do is I base my stops on volatility. I run a longer term trend following model. So I use a little bit wider stops, but I stay in the positions for longer when they start to work. So got into the position, not too much on the first day. Then it started to work. But then after 1, 2, 3, 4 days, I was underwater by about 4.5%. But as you hear me talk about online, I don't worry. I don't have a tick by tick focus. Once I get into the position, I knew that I had my stop loss down here. I knew I had the 20-day and I knew I had the 50-day, and I use moving averages extensively. So I wasn't worried that it went from, you know, we hear don't go from green to red. Well, I don't really pay attention to that. So it started in the right direction, was down about 4.5%, hit the 20-day, bounced off, started to work again. But then after 17 days, it came right down to about my entry point. Now, because I've got a longer term time frame, and I stay with these trades, and I know that sometimes they can take, you know, longer than a week or two before they start to work. I stayed with it, really wasn't paying very much attention to it at all. I had the 20-day here, I had the 50-day here, I had the stop below. Then it hit the 20-day, and then the position just started to work. It was pretty solid, straight up, consolidated for a little bit, and then today it had a big breakout to a new all-time high, up 5.7%, 339.63. Did a lot of volume. So I'm in the position. So I booked some profits today once it crossed over 20%. I'm still holding the bulk of the position. I do run my positions longer term. So I'm willing to run with Nvidia and see just how far it can go, or if for some reason it comes back down, I've booked some profits. But, you know, just to look at the trade, chart of the day idea was here. I waited till my other position started to work, and then I took the position in Nvidia. It was down 4.5%. Didn't really pay much attention to that. 17 days later, I was just at break even. Didn't really pay much attention to that because I know that these trades sometimes, you know, take time to work. And then basically it's been 21% over since May 1st, so over about 2 weeks. So we're still in the position. I did book some profits today. I've moved up the stop a little bit since I took the position, but because I run a longer term model, I'm willing to ride with this and see just how far that can go. So just to touch base a little bit on my website, Blue Chip Daily Trend Report. So Blue Chip Daily is the address. If you go on to recent best trade alerts, you can see me walk you through some of our other ideas and open positions in Amazon, Microsoft, some other names. And then also, if you click on the Join Now tab, you can see members benefits, daily benefits. We have a premium Twitter feed, which is 24/7 access, email notification of all of our new positions that are taken, and then we've got weekly updates as well. We're actively taking new subscribers, and I hope to see you soon.